So today we will learn about the reinforcement learning. It means there are different types of learning algorithms in machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning, in which there is an algorithm that is Q-learning. We will learn in this slide. So what is outlines are introduction, reinforcement learning and its model. MDP model is Markov decision process model, learning task, Q-learning basics, Q-learning algorithms, keyword and references. So firstly we have to learn what is the meaning of reinforcement learning. So introduction is, in some applications the output of the system is the sequence of the actions. So we have a certain application in which we just provide the input and the output depend upon the action. So there is a sequence of action through which we will get the final position of the outcome. So based on, in such a case, single action is not important. So we can't consider only a single action, and based on single action we can't predict the outcome. So we have to consider the all sequences of action, then we will finally consider the outcome. So like game playing is example. Game playing where a single move by itself is not that important. So in when we play the game, there are certain levels are there are certain environment is there. So when an agent is going to play an game, then final outcome will depend upon certain actions that are performed on that screens. So in these type of problem we require the reinforcement learning algorithms. So reinforcement learning is what, in the case of the agent acts on its environment, it receives some evaluation. It receives some evaluation of its action. Means in reinforcement learning basic parameters are like, there is one agent, there is one environment and there is some action. So agent performs some action on the environment and then agent get the reward. This is the whole process of reinforcement learning. So but it is not told of which action is the correct one and to achieve its goal. So it's very important ki which action is important to perform the certain action, so that the agent will get the reward. So this is the main task, how to select particular action so that the maximum reward agent will get the maximum reward. So next is reinforcement learning task. So what is the task? Learn how to behave successfully to achieve a goal while interacting with an external environment. So this is a basic idea behind the reinforcement learning, how to behave successfully to achieve a goal. So we have the agent want in game, game player want to achieve a goal or like to win the game. So what are the different actions agent is going to be performed to achieve a certain goal, and what reward will agent will get. So learn via experiences. So it's very important in machine learning. If we are talking about the learning algorithm, in each learning algorithm experience pays. So every algorithm will get better and better result while the when the experience goes on. So these are the examples of reinforcement learning, like game playing. So player knows whether it win or loss, but not know how to move at each step. So this is the basic example of this. And second one is control, traffic control system. So in a traffic control system can measure the delay of cars, but not know how to decrease it. This is the basic problem where we apply the reinforcement learning. These are the real life examples where we apply the reinforcement learning. So at the heart of RL is the following analogy. Consider teaching a dog a new trick. Like we are taking the example of a dog in which it cannot tell it what to do, but you can reward or punish. So when we are going to train a dog, then we try to learn our dog how to sit, how to move, and if the dog will not perform that action, then there will be two conditions, whether it will be rewarded or whether it will be punished. So here we train a computer as we train a dog. So this is a similar analogy. We have to train a machine or a system like we are going to train the dog. So if a dog obeys and acts according to our instructions, we encourage the giving biscuits, or we punish it by beating or by scolding. So like that, if we are moving the certain action in a system or machine will going to be perform some action, agent is going to perform some action, then there are certain condition whether an agent is going to be awarded or whether is an agent is going to be punished. So basically learning is going to be in terms of getting the maximum reward. The algorithm is the algorithm is getting the optimal result in case of when the reward is going to be maximized. So similarly, if the system works well, then teacher gives the positive value, fine, that is reward, or the teacher gives the negative value, that is punishment. So same in this manner, the system, if agent is going to be the right path, then it will be get rewarded, and if agent is going to be into the wrong path, then it will be punished. No reward will be assigned to the agent. So how we resolve these problems? So the learning system which gets the punishment has to improve itself. So this is the basically idea. If a student is going to be getting the less marks, then the student is need to be improved. Like that, the if learning system, any algorithm is going to be getting punishment, then the algorithm need to be improved. So the reinforcement learning algorithm selectively retain the outputs that maximize the received reward over time. So the RL algorithm is basically what? It's going to be select the output, retain the output that maximize the received reward, maximize the reward. So every RL algorithm is going to be optimal if it's maximizing the reward. So this is a basic, this picture is showing the concept of the RL learning algorithm. So in this learning, you can see in this picture there is one agent, and we have the environment, means we have some game, or we have some GUI in which we are going to be work. So an agent is going to be perform some action. Agent, what is the work of the agent? Agent is a computer program which is going to be move on in the, like in game, if we are talking about the game, then there are some players, player 1, player 2, and which are going to move in the in the game. So like that, agent is going to perform some action, and after that what will it receive? If agent is going to be perform some action, then it's went to the next state, and if the agent is going to be to the next state, then it will going to receive the reward, fine. So there is actually certain states like S0 state, and some action is going to be performed here, like A1 action is there, and it's reaching to the state S1, and after reaching to state S1, the agent is receiving the reward, like that. So this is the situation when a agent is currently at any state, and it's perform some action on that state, and it's getting to reach to another state, and now the learning algorithm have to decide whether this state, whether this action is fruitful or not, whether this action is going to be punished or whether this action is going to be rewarded. If it's going to be rewarded, then it will be added, and if it is going to be punished, then it will be rejected. So this is the basic idea. So the agent have to perform some action in such a manner, then that agent is going to be rewarded. So this is the basic concept. RL model is what? Each percept E is enough to determine the state, fine. So there are certain states in any problem like S0, S1, S2, and each percept means agent have to analyze or have to predict whether in which state the agent have to be moved, so that it will get the reward. So agent can decompose the reward component from a percept. So means it means that ki reward is going to be divided into components. Like that, if agent is going to be moved from state S0 to S1, S0 to S1, then S1 to S2, and there are certain rewards, so that reward is going to be divided in R1 and R2, like that. Fine. So if there are it depend on the number of states and number of movements, so or actions. So based on those action or based on those states, the reward is getting to be divided into the components. So it going to be decomposed, and the agent task is to find a optimal policy and mapping states to the action. Fine. That maximizes the long run measure of the reinforcement. So basically this is the basic of the reinforcement learning. And think of reinforcement as reward can be modeled as a MDP model. There are two algorithms in reinforcement learning. MDP model is Markov decision process model, and second one is the Q learning algorithm. Actually, reinforcement learning divided into two algorithm in such a manner that if the agent is going to move into different states, then there is two condition. The agent get reward at each step, or agent get reward at the end of the movement. When the agent will get to the end, then it will finally get the reward. So there are two algorithms, MDP model and Q learning model. In MDP model, the reward is the agent is rewarded at the end, and in case of Q learning model, the agent is rewarded state by state. So these are the two differences. So these are the two algorithm of reinforcement learning. So let's see what is this model. Review of MDP model. So in MDP model, I told you that the reward is the agent will get the reward at the end of the final state. So this is a model in which we have four tuples star. What is this star? S stands for set of states, A stands for set of action, and T is the transition from one state to other state. So and P is the probability of the transition from S to S dash. S is the current state and S dash is the next state. So here is a problem statement is here. We have certain states S0, S1, S2 and S3, in which agent will perform some actions A0, A1 and A2, and finally the agent will get the reward R0, R1 and R2. Fine. So this is a condition, agent perform some action and from the environment agent will get the reward. Fine. So these are the tuple S set of state, T A is the set of action, T is the transition and R is the reward. Expected reward, these are the arguments we will pass in this state or action. So expected reward for taking the action A in state S, and this is the formula for getting the reward. Rs comma A is summation of probability S dash given that S and A and reward of S, A and S dash. So what is this? This is the transition. Actually reward is going to be added so that the final reward has been calculated. So this reward is going to be added all the reward through state S to S dash by performing some action. So this is the basic formula. How this formula will work, we will understand it with the help of some examples. So in this we can say in Markov decision process we have set of state, we have finite set of actions, we have some probability on these action, whether this action have to be performed or not. So it is the probability that action A in state S at time t will lead to state S dash at time t plus 1. So we can define it this in this form: the probability of certain action, and to move from S to S dash we can convert it into the probability of getting reward from S t plus 1 equal to S dash, given that S t is equal to S and A t is equal to A, means the at current position of state is what, and current position of an action is A t at certain time of t. Fine. So, and this is the reward, immediate reward or expected immediate reward received after transition from state S to S dash due to action A. Fine. So, this is the immediate reward. When agent move from S to S dash, it will get the immediate reward. And gamma is the what, which represent the, it is a discount factor, it belongs to 0 or 1, which represent the difference in importance between future reward and present reward. Fine. Means at each step it going to be rewarded, immediate reward is there, and present reward is immediate reward, and future reward is what, final reward. So, the theory of Markov decision process does not state that S or A are finite, but the basic algorithm below assume that they are finite. Means there is some AND, there are certain states, but there will be an ANDing state will be there, or action while agent is performing some action to move to the go to the AND state. So, the target function to be learned in this case is a control policy, that is psi. This is the symbol of control policy, where we have to stop the agent when it will be finally get the reward. So, reinforcement learning problem differs from the other function approximation task in several important respects. Fine. So, this is the algorithm which have some approximation for getting the final outcome. It have, because we can understand it with the help of probability, and in probability we have to approximate certain actions. Fine. So, next is delayed reward. Delayed reward exploration, partially observable states are there, sensors provide only partial information, and lifelong learning, means this is a cycle. In reinforcement learning there are certain iterations, and finally the iteration will get stop when agent will get to the end of the state. So, the learning task, what is the learning task here? Formulate the problem of learning sequential control strategy more precisely. We might assume that agents, now what agent will perform actions are deterministic or that they are non-deterministic. First thing is that the agent have to determine whether the action is deterministic or non-deterministic, can predict the next state that will result from the each action, trained by an expert or train itself. These are the predictions of agent. The agent have to predict these are the certain parameter the agent have to predict. Next is Q learning basic. So, what is the Q learning algorithm? So, what is the basic concept of this? At each step S, choose the action A which maximize the function Q S comma A. Fine. So, Q is the estimated utility function. It tells how good an action is given a certain state. Fine. Like MDP model, it is also going to maximize the reward at each step, at each movement. So, QS is the immediate reward for making an action plus best utility for the resulting state. Immediate reward plus best utility. So, this is the common formula behind this. Note that recursive definition and more formally. So, it is a recursive process because at each state it's going to provide the reward to the agent. Immediate reward is there. So, it is going to be recursive process. This is a formula of this Q learning process. Q S comma A equal to R S comma A means reward at that state, plus gamma maximum of A dash Q S dash comma A dash. Like means maximum means ki if an agent is at a situation in which the agent has different several paths, so an agent will can move to different path, but in which path the agent will choose the path which gives the maximum reward, which gives the maximum this utility factor. Fine. So RSA is the immediate reward, gamma is the relative value of delayed, like some agent will have to move into certain state, then there will be some delay. So gamma denote the relative delay versus immediate reward, its value is between 0 to 1. S dash is the new state after action A, and A dash action in state S and S dash respectively. So selected action here selected action is argmax A QSA. Selected actions will be counted and stored in this parameter pi of S. These are the selected action, and which will have the maximum value that will be chosen here. So we will understand it with the help of one example. For each state and action pair, initialize the table QSA to 0. Firstly, we initialize all the state movement to 0. So observe the current state, select an action A and execute it, receive immediate reward R, observe the new state S dash, update the table entry QSA as follow. Like if agent is at one state and it's moved to next state, then the reward it gain, according to that gain, the value of that this QSA will get to be updated. So we will update this value after each step. Let's understand this problem with the help of one example. This is one example. Here we have the 6 state S1, S2, S3, S4, S5 and S6, and these are the action. Like if agent will going to be moved from S1 to S2, then action is A12, and if it's going to be moved back from S2 to S1, then action will be A21. Like that, these are the certain actions, and final state is S6, gamma is 0.5 and reward is 100 if moving into state S6. Like at this state, the agent will get the reward of 100 point, otherwise 0. Now we have to solve this problem with the help of Q-learning. Firstly, we initialize all the states movement, like S1 to A12, it's going to be 0, 0, 0, all these values get to be 0, and we have this movements. Now firstly we have to choose current position of agent in this position. Available actions are A12 and A14, like agent can move to this direction or this direction, there are two directions. So we choose the A12, like if agent is going to choose this state, then what will it get? It will get reward. Like if it is choosing A12, then its final its value is 0, then it's going to be reward is 0, because it's not reaching to the AND state. Next, the current position is S2. Available actions are these: A21, this one, A25 is this one, A23 is this one. Then it's going to update the table, update S1 A12, S1 A12. S1 A12 means previous state. So what the reward it's getting? R plus 0.5 max of, there are 3 action, QS2 A21, comma QS2 A25 or S2 A23, like that. So all these values are 0. Here we can see the value, these are the 0, and 25 0 and 23 is 0. So value we will get the 0 here, and reward is also 0 because it's not the final state. Next, current position is this, and in this we choose the value A23. if it's going to choose A23, then what reward it will get? Max of, there are two conditions. If it can move to this state, A32 this state, or A36 this state. Okay, this is the action, and we have to calculate the maximum value in this A32, 36. 32 is what here, 36 is here, and the value we will get here 0. Next is last state, current position this one S3, and agent will move to the next S6 position. So final state is this, and the movement is A36 has been chosen here, and the reward is 100. So what is the current position here? QS2 A23, QS2 A23, S2 A23 here. So we will update the value of S1 A12 also. Here this value is S2 A23. Reward is 100. Wait. Current position is this. This one. Wait. So if the agent is in this position, then it going to be get rewarded with the 100 point, then this value is getting to be updated, this is going to be 100. At S3, in this action, the reward is going to be achieved, that is 100, and now it is going to back in. If it is going to back in S2, then available actions are A21 and A25 and A23. If it is going to choose A23, then finally in this state A23, what is the reward here? Reward is 0, gamma is 0.5, and it have chosen the action 32 and 36. So action number A36, we have updated the table value is here is 100, then it multiply with 0.5, and it's got the output 50. So its value is going to be updated. A23 action A23 is going to be updated, that is 50. Now agent is at this position. Finally, after certain iteration, all the values get updated, and we get the final reward. These are all the immediate awards at each state by performing some actions. So basically keywords used in this slides are reinforcement learning, task, agent, environment, Q-learning, MDP model, state, reward, and target function. These are the references. You can learn from these references what is a reinforcement learning and the concept of reinforcement learning. Thank you.